Now we will discuss Gandhi and important movements. One of his major achievements in 1918 was the Champaran and Kheda agitation, a movement against British landlords. The farmers and peasantry were forced to grow and cultivate indigo and were even forced to sell them at fixed prices. Finally, these farmers pledged to Mahatma Gandhi and non-violent protests took place, wherein Gandhiji won the battle. Gandhiji's main motive was to establish non-cooperation, non-violence and made these non-violent movements as his weapons against Britishers. We are all aware about the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, where hundreds of innocents died. Gandhiji's strong decision took action against British Raj, and then he began to focus on forming self-government and soon established Swaraj. Gandhiji was highly orthodox religious Hindu and spoke about Hindu Dharma in 1921, and hence non-cooperation was well established. Further, even the non-violence movement included Swadeshi policy, boycotting Britishers' goods and services and wearing khadi. Gandhiji tried a lot to bring Hindus and Muslims together, but differences started widening. This was a civil disobedience movement launched in the year 1942. The do or die phrase was applied here, where a mass protest led by All India Congress Committee was proclaimed on a large scale. Within no time, the Quit India movement was crushed badly. Britishers also refused to grant independence to India and declared that it will happen once World War II ends. During these movements by Mahatma Gandhi, a lot of political leaders and followers got imprisoned for a long period of time. But then British government finally realized that India will no more be under the control, and the main question raised was how to exit peacefully from such a terrible situation. Salt March was an active movement carried out in the year 1930. Gandhiji started focusing on expanding initiatives against untouchability, alcoholism and removal of all bad habits. Salt March, mainly known as Salt Satyagraha, which began with Dandi March in the year 1930. This movement was an essential part of Indian independence movement and non-violent resistance against tax. Gandhiji led this Dandi March with lot of followers behind him. I conclude, Gandhiji was not a visionary, but a man of action. In an age of materialism and power politics, he spiritualized politics and liberalized the religion. Some consider Gandhiji as conservative based on his concept of Ram Rajya, a trusteeship mixing politics with religion, etc. But it is not so. He says that we must gladly give up custom that is against reason, justice and religion of heart. He used tradition as instrument of modernization. Some argue that Gandhiji is an anarchist. Anarchists disown state and they do not find anything wrong in the individuals using force against state. But Gandhiji rejects the state for violence and exploitation. He opposed the state violence only. He welcomed state action when used for the good of the people. He said that the government is the best which governs the least. He was for Ram Rajya. I believe that today's discussion on Gandhi and his political thought will help you to understand the techniques of Gandhiji adopted to fight against imperial rule and also understand his political philosophy. Thank you.